Hello and welcome back to the Great White City Builder. Today we are back building the Rockies, and I am very excited about this one. I think we have a good one for you today. Today we're gonna do a bunch of things that I'm really amped about. Firstly, we're gonna fix up some spots over here in the old age home childcare center. There was a few buildings that were not placed in the right spot. And then we're gonna come in and we're gonna upgrade this road right here. I'd mentioned it in a previous episode that these were highway ramps and I wanna change them to a regular highway. That way you can break off and you can go somewhere else or whatever. They do look really, really nice. I just wanna change it up. Like I said, we are going to keep this break off here. I think it adds character. There's also another one over here. I really like these break-offs. I think they just add like a really cool aesthetic to the build, and we're gonna keep them. We won't upgrade this road right now, but in the future we definitely will be. So let's start off with that, and then later on in the episode we're going to start the development down here. We want to get our population much higher. We are starting to see a little bit more of an industry demand and a slight commercial demand, and I that is really important, and I am excited about that. But we need much more population. Eventually we're going to want offices, and we're going to want another industry, and without using zonable industry spaces, we're going to need much more population. So this is going to be a nice little addition to the build. But to get started, let's come over here, and the first thing that I'm going to do is this is backwards. So let's just alt click this and bring this over, and now it is on the right side. This is kind of on an angle, but I put a lot of work into it last episode, and we're not about to fix that. Second thing is right here. If you look closely, you can actually see the parking lot clipping onto the road. So we're just going to fix that super quick by taking these two nodes and just raising them the slightest little bit. And now it still looks flat here, like the road, it's not like the road is like coming up a bunch, but it fixed that area right over here. Now you can't even see it. Actually, speaking of these parking lots, a mod that I just picked up finally is the parking lot snapping. I am so excited about this because this is what I was talking about the last few episodes while I was trying to build these parking lots. Was like, why aren't they snapping? I saw it snapping in videos. It's not snapping for me. Why? Please, God, help. And now he has helped. Over here, while we are fixing this road, we're also gonna do some slight upgrades to this roundabout. Nothing crazy. But we don't have to worry about that just quite yet. And I don't want to pause the game while I'm upgrading this, which means because I would have to take out one of these lanes, there's no in. I would have to either take out an in or an out for the industry. If I were to pause the game, then obviously, but I don't want to do that. So what we are going to do firstly is come over here and make a connection from this road down to this dirt road. And this is like quite the lengthy trip to get back home, but so be it, I guess, So let's come into our roads over here and get that done. Also, you can see I picked up some planning roads. That's how we're going to plan this area here, and then we're gonna zone pieces of it. But that is for later. So I want to come up right here and then over here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn on our terrains and see what we're dealing with. Where are terrains? Oh, right here. Okay, so it seems like this general path right here kind of comes up like there, and then over here. Yeah, so we'll bring this road pretty straight out. Let's just bring it here for now, and then we'll bring this road straight, cut this down, and then we'll use our curved road tool to come in here. And this is, for some reason, a bridge, which doesn't really make any sense. So we're going to force upgrade this down to the ground. Now let's look at our slopes. How are our slopes looking through here? Probably pretty bad, if I had to guess. 18, yeah, so not great. You know, when you're on here, that's pretty steep. But that's okay. We're just gonna bring it to maybe here. Yeah, and then these are flat. Yeah, so about here. And because this goes uphill, actually, now that I'm looking at it, which is quite odd. So yeah, and then that's a nice 5.5. That is much better. You know, obviously we kind of like dug into the ground here, but that's not a huge deal. And now we can close off these roads. So what we're going to have to do is come down here and take out this lane. We'll go to about here, and then we will go into our highways, our 2-lane highways, and we're going to upgrade this guy right here. Perfect. Cool. And we'll upgrade this one as well, and we'll upgrade this one. And we have anarchy on, so now we're going to take that off. We're going to delete this segment and delete that segment. We can actually just do these. And now we'll come in and we'll turn anarchy back on and put it right like that. And then actually, just for the sake of this, we'll turn this around. And same over here. Perfect. And now we can go into node controller and kind of fix these and make them look pretty, and with move it and everything, and make it look, you know, a little bit nicer. So let's go into move it. Let's start down here first. Actually, before that, I want to check our slopes along here. So those are pretty good. 8.4, that's pretty bad. These are all really bad. So up here, yeah. So this is going to be pretty dramatic, but let's do it anyway. Because this is all like trucks and stuff, right? So we want this to be a lot better. All right, 4.2, that's pretty good. And then let's really quickly, while we're here and while it's fresh on the mind, let's go into soften terrain. And let's soften a lot of this and just make it look a little bit more, you know, natural. Perfect. Grading after the fact, I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. Perfect, cool. And there's like a little bit of bumps, but that's totally normal. All right, so now let's come into move it, and let's play around with these a little bit. Oh, maybe we won't, actually. And we'll say we did. That actually looks much better anyway. So I want this to line up a little bit more. So we're going to take that. Perfect. Awesome. And then we'll come into our intersection marking tool. Now, I don't know, this doesn't look right to me, but I don't know how to fix it. So if you know, let me know. And maybe I'll just switch it to stripes and yeah. I don't know if this is like the correct way to do it or anything, but yeah. And then because we don't want any turning around, we're gonna bring these over as well, just to keep everyone in their lanes. Perfect. And that looks much better. I really like the way that looks. Yeah, perfect. And now let's do it to the other side as well. All right, perfect. And awesome. Okay, so now that we fixed that, we can actually come into here and do this last one. Amazing. And that just looks so much better. Oh my god, it looks way more realistic. I just love the way that turned out, and that looked perfect. This is actually I think I mentioned in the last episode, it's actually my favorite part of the game is to like build these little interchanges and these little intersections. I just think it's so much fun, and it's a real treat. Okay, so then what I want to do really quickly is change some of these roads around here. And reason being is these are 2 lanes and these are 1 lanes, and I just think it would look nicer if I'm being honest with you. So let's go and try to do that. We're gonna need anarchy on, so we're gonna need to change a bunch of these, but that's okay. And then we can move things around and fix it all, and it'll all be okay. So firstly, let's see. Let's get out of our road, and we will go into node controller. We're just gonna fix a lot of these, like so. We'll change this up. For some reason that broke it. Oh, perfect, yeah. So we just change it like there. Awesome, and then we'll change it over here as well. Okay, cool. And then we'll come into our intersection marking tool, and we'll fix a lot of this. Yes, okay, cool. Oh. Don't apply. Oh. Oh, I like that. Okay, perfect. So I don't know if we're actually going to do anything in here. But let's see how it looks if we add grass. That looks really bad in my opinion. That looks pretty dumb. Yeah, so we're actually just not gonna add anything. So how do we're gonna delete this, yeah. Perfect. And we're just gonna leave it like that. And I mean, I think, to be honest with you, it all looks pretty dumb. So yeah. And then we're gonna come over here, and I can see that this is kind of being wonky. So let's fix that really quickly. And let's do the same over here. And let's honestly, while we're here, let's do the same here as well. Ooh, and this is super wonky. So let's change some of these up. Do I have some nodes in here that I don't need? No. Okay. Okay, so that's better. I don't know why this is doing that. Okay, perfect. And then let's come into our intersection marking tool. Oh, and this one's wonky as well. Perfect. Okay, and now let's come into our intersection marking tool and play around with this. I'm just looking. I don't love these lines, and I think it's because this isn't big enough. I think this is actually still a one-way. So let's upgrade. Why is it doing that? I think maybe it's just too small, honestly. Okay, well, it's not that bad. You see people kind of hugging the edge here, and I don't love that, but I think it is what it is for now. I think we'll need to spend a little bit more time on this roundabout. Obviously, like once it gets a little bit too big is when it starts, busy, and you need to start upgrading things, is when this may may break a little bit, but so we're gonna leave it for now and just know that once our city starts to get really big, then we'll have to upgrade it and play around with it. And that time will come, but that time is not today. Perfect, cool. And we'll leave these as they are because they've been functioning fine. Yeah, again, we're gonna need to take a little bit of a deeper dive into this. But, you know, for now, I think that this is working well. Yeah, and we will take a deeper dive into this. I would love when the city starts to get like really big, like we're gonna upgrade these roads and we'll fix this, and you know, it'll, because these are all, I mean, these ones actually make sense that they're ramps, but these are ramps, and yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're gonna fix it all. It's gonna look real pretty, real nice. And I'm definitely excited about that. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun to do. So yeah, now let's come over here and let's start to think about what we want this area to look like. Luckily, we already have this highway that runs along the mountain right here. So we know that this is a natural kind of place for this collector to come to, which is nice to know. And then we know that we have one collector here that can come over, which would look quite nice. So let's put those roads in now, just to see how they look and how it all could function in the future. So this is coming about here. So if we were to come about here, yeah, make sure our road guidelines are on. They are perfect. And we'll want this to run kind of, you know, parallel to the river. Let's bring this up to about here, and then we can bring this road over to about here, and then we can curve these into each other. Perfect. I think that looks really nice. Awesome. And then let's bring this road over, and we'll turn on our bridge, and we have all of our road guidelines on. Amazing. So our 90 right here. I thought I turned on bridge, honestly. Tripping. Anarchy. Just completely messing with the terrain. Look at the water. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then we'll come back. And we'll bring it to about here, which works out well because I think this is where we started to turn. Awesome. Cool. And that also leaves a little bit of an area here, down in here for a park. I picked up some invisible paths so we can kind of like, you know, bring them along here so we can simulate, you know, people walking along the river and maybe going fishing, and you know, because that would be big in this area probably, assuming that the water is clean. Coming across here, I think that could be really cool with those invisible paths. You know, maybe they'll walk in water a little bit, but that happens in real life too, so, you know. Anyway, let's get on with it. So we're gonna keep this road here for now. We're not gonna create an interchange. We'll probably do that next episode or the episode after that, depending. But for now, we're gonna leave it. We are, however, going to bring a collector down here. We're gonna stop it about here. We're not gonna, you know, because we will develop this area, just not yet. But we want to develop this whole area and then stop it off at about here. So we are going to bring a collector to roughly here, or else this is just all going to be, you know, their own individual streets, which may be fine. But you know, if traffic ever gets crazy down here, then you know it'll be more difficult to upgrade in the future. So this may be a little bit overkill, to be fair. But we're going to do it anyway because this is a game. And I want to have fun playing the game. So we'll come into our here and let's look. Yeah, I think that we have the opportunity to make this street a little bit fun and a little bit curvy. So let's come here And then I actually want to have a road that comes here. So this is where it starts to get straight. I think that that could work, actually, because then we have an opportunity to create a nice grid structure over here. So we'll bring this out up roughly 30 units, and then let's bring this straight to about here, and then we'll curve this road in really nicely like that. And awesome. I love the way that that looks. And then we can fill out all in here with these planning roads, but our 2-lane roads, right? And that way, like, you know, when we do have people over here, this is the collector that they will use to get over there, as opposed to using a bunch of side streets and, you know, causing problems and, you know, roadway hierarchy, blah, 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 all that kind of fun stuff, you know what I'm talking about. So like I said, we're going to reserve this for a park over here. I also want to have a park around this rock. I mean, you know me, I love to have parks around rocks. I think that that is just the neatest thing in the world. So we're going to keep that. We're also going to keep our 16 by 10 grid over here as well. So let's just start that here. We'll do it along this road. We'll have to go out 11 units. Yeah, and then come down. Perfect. So we'll go 16. And then while we're here, let's actually see. Perfect. So we can do 2 of these, which is awesome. And what I mean by that is I do want this part, these rocks for the park. So I want to make sure, like, we can't come here, right? Because then we're going to hit it. So just knowing that we can have 2 blocks is nice. Perfect. And then we have a nice end to this right here, and we're just going to end it right there. We may extend. How does this? Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that because we don't know what our interchange is going to look like over here, and I want to leave as much room as possible, especially as we're developing this like brand new lot, right? Then let's come over and do the same thing over here. So we'll need to come out 11, 16, 10, and we'll come down here. Perfect. 21, amazing. Are these straight? They look straight. Are we on an angle? It doesn't look like we're on an angle. So I think we're gonna retry this and do it a little bit more diligently. Yeah, so for whatever reason, our blocks weren't perfect last time, so just drawing it out like this has made it nice. And then we aren't gonna go another 10 because then we're gonna mess with the coast right here. Not the coast, but the river coast. I don't know what it's called, but we're not gonna do that. Maybe we'll have like a path along here. Ooh, actually, I love that idea. I think that's gonna be really cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a path along here. And then this area, I want to put, and this may sound funny, but I want a Walmart somewhere. I picked up an asset. I picked up a Walmart asset that I'm pretty amped about. Unfortunately, you need 20,000 residents, which is insane because this is a mod. And why are you limiting me? But it is what it is, I suppose. And I do want a Walmart. I was thinking about putting it here, but I may want it a little bit closer to the highway. I don't really know. Why don't you let me know in the comments if you think that the Walmart should be closer to the highway or farther away. We'll leave both of these areas open for now. We won't zone over here. Maybe we'll take this like right here, just for connectivity, and then we'll leave that area. And then maybe, what we'll do is we'll like come over here and we'll come 10, 16. Yeah, maybe we'll do something like this actually, now that I think about it. Just to know where that is, and then perfect, like that. And then that way that could be the Walmart and we could put like a big parking lot or something. I don't really know. We're going to figure it out. We're going to leave this road here. Hopefully I don't forget what this road... Actually, you know what? No, I'll remember. Promise. Yeah. I like it here. I think it's cool because it's close to our, you know, our old town, if you will. Maybe I should start districting, putting out districts over here. But anyway, we won't do that right now. Yeah, I do like this area. Maybe we'll just keep it there, honestly, once we get to 20,000. We do have quite a bit to go, but that is okay. So let's start to fill in the rest of this grid. And let's see, how far can we take this? Can we go here? We can. Is this going to be an issue for the park, though? Maybe not. No, because the park will probably be really far over here, actually, now that I think about it. And we won't come here, but we'll come 16 by 10. Yeah, perfect. I think that's nice. That's a huge park, but that's good because we need more parks, honestly. This road is a little wonky, so we're gonna fix that. Awesome. And then let's come down. We'll come down here, and I think this is as far as we're gonna go. Just because this is starting to get a little bit too close to the highway. Cool. And then that, obviously, like that. I think we'll leave that there. Actually, no, we'll come in on a 9, or as close to a 90 as possible right there, and the same right here. Perfect. Cool. I think that looks nice. And then maybe we'll put like a little, like a tiny park, like a city park, like one of the vanilla parks. So we'll build a big one here. And I do also want to use those invisible paths to like walk around these rocks, and we'll turn on anarchy. So it looks like people are actually like, you know, visiting the rocks and having a cool little time over there. And yeah, we'll keep it like that. I need one more road right here. Perfect. Cool. And then I think these are like logical blocks as well over here. So let's do, I'm not going to do the other side right now. Yeah, I'm not going to do the other side right now, but you know, we have a bit of money. Let's start to put our water pipes down here. They go, where do they go? They go right under the road where they belong. Does that look bad? You know what? We're going to put it in anyway because we're probably going to have things in here. I don't love this because it's not under the road where it belongs, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. So really quickly, let's go into our districts and let's paint this park area over here so that we don't accidentally build along here. And like I said, we're going to bring this over down here. And we have another thing to name. So name this park. You can name it whatever you want, as long as it is somewhat appropriate. And I challenge you to name it something. Yeah. So let's come over here and let's start upgrading these main roads. And then we'll put in, yeah, let's start upgrading this. Truthfully. And now it's 0. Yeah, I don't know why the game does that. So let's come in here, add a node here, delete this one because that one's now pointless. Perfect. Oh, it did it for me. That's awesome. I don't even have to do any of that crazy work. Let's see what this looks like. So now let's do the same thing over here. Let's add a node right about here. We will force upgrade this there, and then let's actually take oh my god, let's take this out, and now we'll redraw this in bridge. Perfect. And now we'll have to come back in here, select these nodes. Oh, these are adding a node. I didn't add any, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Select these nodes and make it straight. Perfect. Okay. So that looks much, much, much better. And it comes here. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, cool. And I accidentally upgraded a few of these, but that is okay. So now let's come over here and we will upgrade all of these roads. Actually, I'm noticing why these are upgrading without... Oh, because they're bridges. Oh my god, sometimes. Perfect. Did I get any... Are there any more bridges anywhere? I don't think so. That's good. Thank God. So now let's bring power over here. And we will... Actually, I like this. Let's just bring this here. And then let's go just along here for now. And eventually, I mean, I don't know how we'll do it, but eventually we will we'll do a little bit better. Let's go into here and let's just add one house and see if this fills in, thus making the power jump everywhere. And we'll probably do this area first. And perfect. Cool. While we're over here, yeah, so we need quite a bit of people, and then we can start with our big hospitals. How big are these? This is 10,000? No, this is 10,000. Yeah. We don't have a big fire station yet. So we'll need an elementary school over here, minimum. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put an elementary school kind of far away. Yeah, so let's start with our... Let's start over here. We'll put our... Yeah, let's take this block right here, and we're gonna put our clinic, our police, and our fire right here. And we're also, I know this is gonna be super ugly, but we're also gonna put our elementary school right here, and the public library won't fit. And the reason for this is eventually we're going to, maybe what we'll do is we'll have a little area over here. We'll move this elementary school somewhere else. Actually, yeah, let's move the elementary school because I actually don't want that there. But these three buildings, we're gonna upgrade these to the bigger version of that. And maybe what we'll do is we'll put it right here. Yeah, I think that makes a little bit more sense. So let's go into move it so that we don't just burn a bunch of money. And we'll alt this over like this. Perfect. And then when we're up to 4,600, we're gonna delete all these and we'll bring in the next tier of that level, so that it's a little bit more. This area is going to be much bigger than this area, and I think we need larger serving buildings. You know. Oh, we missed a road. Okay, cool. So yeah, now let's go into our parks real quick. And I know we're gonna add a big one here, but let's just add some smaller ones. Like let's add a dog park. Let's add a dog park over here. We'll put that. We'll put one here, and let's go. Let's go one. Let's go one here as well. And actually, I forgot to upgrade this road, so this is a good opportunity for that. Cool. And let's turn off anarchy before I do some crazy stuff. And then we'll take this, and we're just going to move it over just the slightest bit so that it looks a little bit more legit. And we'll bring it down. Perfect, cool. And let's start our zoning along here. So we want commercial along these roads. We know that for a fact. And then the rest is pretty much just going to be residential. And let's bring this along here as well, because we're going to have, and then we'll make some targeted connections with paths along the back. So let's do that now, and we'll take out our zoning along the way. Actually, let's not. Let's do this. Oh, sorry, house. That sucks. Oh, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Sorry, dude. Sucks to suck. And while this is filling out, we'll run this a little bit faster, and let's zone the other side as well. And we are going to need a high school and a elementary school. So let's actually put those in now. And I think we're gonna do that over here. So while we're here, let's go into our roads. I think I want it like right here. And we're gonna do something similar to what we did on this other side over here, except we're gonna put the high school and the elementary school close to each other. I know this is right by the highway, but this will also act as, you know, a school for areas that are over here as well. Obviously, we'll have those over here, but, you know, just a little bit more central. And I don't know if this is big enough, actually. Let's go in. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, to be honest with you. So let's just really quickly put these here. We need 22 grand for that. Yeah, so that's okay. So now that these are here, what's important is that the only thing that's important is that they are here. We don't actually need to worry about anything else. And I'm gonna do this so that hopefully the power can jump a little bit easier. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just, for the time being, bring this over. Cool. And then we'll take that out as soon as possible, because I hate that so much. And we're gonna leave these areas just for now. And then while we're here, let's build out this park. We'll let the residents enjoy this area, you know, make it worth their while to move in. Now let's build out this park. So again, I don't love these ginormous gates. Like, I think this is actually not that bad. So yeah, I guess we'll keep this one here. And let's put this one here, and then we'll do a couple of these smaller side gates around the park. So that you can come in from anywhere. And we'll turn our anarchy on for these. Yeah, we'll turn our anarchy on for these, and then let's move all of these so that they're a little bit more center in here. Perfect, cool, I like that one. So to start off with this park, we are just going to And I'm actually going to go back on what I said before, and we're actually going to do this again, because I do kind of like it. Perfect. I like that. And then we're going to come into our invisible paths, and we're going to wind some of these around. So where are they? Visible pedestrian path. I don't know why this is 16 meters. Is that like wide? It is wide. Okay. And then how big is that one? So this says it's going to take them out, and I was really hoping that it wouldn't. That really frustrates me. So maybe what we'll do is let's just move these, and then let's place these down. So we have one along here. Let's bring this rock back. Funny enough, I wish you could see the pedestrian path. Actually, I think that is a good idea. I just had a great idea. So we're gonna put regular paths first, and then we're gonna upgrade them to the invisible paths. We'll move this over here for now. And I know this is the height of realism. So now we can move this rock back over here. And we can bring it, let's bring it. I like that, I like that. And then people can walk through these, like that would probably happen. You know? That's what I would do. And then let's bring this guy over. And we'll put that right. I like the idea of people walking through these, like these leaves. And we'll bring this one over as well. And we'll put that there. And then let's go in here and let's just add some amenities. So let's bring a cafe in here. Let's put it over here off of this. We'll bring a washroom over here. We'll put it off of that. We'll bring an info booth and we'll put it right at the front. We'll put a chess board because who doesn't love playing life-size chess? We'll bring one of these fountain thingies and we'll leave it like that for now. We won't detail this too much just at the moment. But now we will come in here and we will upgrade these. So, this isn't gonna like it, is it? This is gonna destroy them. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh, I don't love that. I don't want them to disappear. Okay. So let's go out of our roads. Let's move these one more time. And let's upgrade them, and then we'll move them back. Oh, and now let's go into Hickory Park. Turn this all the way down, because we really don't need that. We have good entertainment, and perfect. I like that. I like that a lot. I really hope that it looks good when people are like walking. Oh, they have one right there. Cool. I think that looks great. I love that people are walking. Yeah, cool. Okay, that looks nice. And now this has started to fill out a little bit and starting to look pretty good. We don't have a lot of commercial demand, but that's okay. We'll come into here. We'll add, come to about here. Is this because this starts moving now? I don't even know, but it's fine. We'll come in here. We'll add some commercial right here. Perfect. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to add more residential along here. And maybe what we'll do is we'll just have like a fence along. Oh, we don't have water. Oh my God, pause the game. What is going on with our water? Because it's all the way over here as well. And now we're out of electricity. I see the problem. Let's hope we can fix this easily, or else I will cry. Let's bring it up to 75. And let's hope that that fixes the problem. And we're gonna go back down to 1. And we're gonna see. Okay, cool. Look at our poop line. I hate that so much. But it's okay. And now, do we have water? Okay, we're chilling. That got scary for a minute there. So let's see our economy, how it's doing. We're spending a lot more than we're making. We are not making anything from this, but we're making money from industry. That's okay. We're spending most of our money on parks and hospitals. Oof, and roads. Okay, we're climbing back up to even. That's good. So where's our electricity at now? 75 brought it all the way up to 127. That's crazy. That's good though. That is good though. I wonder if anyone's using this road that we built. Let's check. No. That's okay. It's more of like a safety road at this point. So we need way more workers. And now we have an insane residential demand. And that is awesome, which means that we can start to kind of fill out this area over here. Unfortunately, we are not going to do that right now. We are going to do that in the next episode, because this episode has been completed. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, like the video. It goes a long way, not only for the YouTube algorithm, but making me feel better. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, like the video, comment down below, say if I did something that you didn't like, or if I did something that you did like. Comment down below what you want this Hickory Park to be. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.